welcome back. It's his flair and technical abilities that make him, that makes him a cut above the rest. Now, that's private chef and University of Johannesburg, chef MacDonald Satikge, who started cooking at 10 years old, cooking fish and pancakes with his grandmother. Chef Mac joins us now this morning to take us through his culinary journey. Chef Mac, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning to you too, sir.
Good to see you. Good to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, take us through your love for cooking. When did it all start?
My love for cooking started at a very young age. While I was still studying in school, learning how to cook in the industry. So
yeah,
my passion started young, and I actually started in the kitchen with my grandmother, learning how to make fish and pancakes. So the journey started young, and I'm still continuing to be a chef even till today. Tell
me, were you sort of bored when you were in the kitchen with Gogo, or is it something that was in you, like with this burning passion for cooking?
Well, the thing is with Gogo, she always gave me this burning passion, like you just said right now.
Yeah.
And it just feels so good whenever I'm in the kitchen. I just love to make people enjoy my food.
Okay.
And I love to see the expression that they give me.
When did you start cooking, though, for people after being taught by Gogo?
Well, my journey started in 2009. That's when I started.
You mean starting cooking professionally?
Professionally was maybe another 3 years down the line, but that's when I started studying.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So did you study for this? Did you study for cooking?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Just take us through that journey.
Okay, so my first school was in a rural area in Limpopo. I went there for a year, and I studied hospitality.
Okay.
After that, I came back to Joburg, and then I studied another 2 years in food and beverage culinary arts. Then I did another culinary arts as well. So in total, that was more like 4 years in total studying.
Okay. So what's your speciality? What's your culinary speciality?
I specialize in American barbecue and Italian.
Oh, okay, American barbecue.
Yes, sir.
Is that what we call a braai here in South Africa?
Yes, it's called a braai. The typical braai, it's the same, but very different flavors.
And you also studied at the University of Johannesburg. Tell us more about your time there.
At the University of Johannesburg, it was a good time actually for me. I was very young and I was learning new things, and I actually entered the Pillsbury competition, and I managed to come third.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What is that about? Just take us through that competition and what it entailed.
The Pillsbury competition, what happened was when I entered the competition, I had no idea that I was going to come even close to being part of top 3 or winning. So it's basically you have to bake a pastry of any sort, any shape, any kind. And I made it into a tower, an actual tower, like a 3-step tower.
Sure.
And there was actually chocolate holding it all together. And it was, I don't know how I did it. It just came out so well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're basically this creative chef.
I'm very creative. I'm very out there. I'm very confident. I'm an artist.
And your creativity and your love for cooking, I suppose, led to your travel to the United States?
Yes.
What is happening there?
I was afforded an internship to go to Mississippi in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Right.
So I was at a place called the Beau Rivage, and I was a trainee there for 2 years.
Okay.
So whilst I was training there for those 2 years...
no, it's okay. You can just switch it off.
Switch it off, yeah.
I suppose as people see you on TV.
Calling me. Yeah. Let me just cancel it.
Yeah. So what did you learn then in Mississippi?
In Mississippi, well... I learned fine dining. I learned American barbecue. I learned how to be a part-time butcher. I worked in close to five different kitchens.
A part-time butcher?
Yes.
Okay. So shed some light on that.
So
maybe I understand.
I worked in 5 different kitchens, and me being a butcher was part of that. And
what did you do as a butcher?
As a butcher, I was cleaning the meats, portioning meats, cleaning fish, portioning fish, just cutting meat so they're ready for actual production or to sell to clients or customers.
Okay, so what did you learn in the United States that you couldn't here in South Africa?
I learned how to incorporate different flavors and different techniques. And, the best thing about travel is you meet different people and you learn different cultures from different people. And these people can teach and show you a different way of life that we never know. Even though South Africa it's a very diverse country, but in America or other countries around, it's so different.
That's
Very
interesting.
different.
That's very, very interesting. What do you have here?
Well, over here I have it's just maybe, I would say my way, my take on Eggs Benedict.
That looks like, or is that Egg Benedict?
Yes, sir. So
What
what
is Egg Benedict? These
Eggs
fancy,
Benedict
these fancy
is just
terms.
it's just
Looks like poached egg.
yeah, poached egg, basically.
Okay.
It's a poached egg. So what I did was I made like a little salad at the bottom. Actually, it's like a toast. And then a bit of salad there. You got your grilled chicken breast over here on this side.
Yeah.
Then you have your poached egg.
And
then
what
over
sauce is
here, over here I'm about to add my Hollandaise sauce. Just want to give it a good mix.
Is that what it's called? Hollandaise?
Hollandaise, sir.
Okay.
It's just a Hollandaise sauce. What it is basically is just your egg yolk, butter.
Oh,
mustard.
right.
So I just pour that on top there, just a little bit, just to give it a bit of
Yeah,
colour.
it does look. It does look
a
attractive
bit creamy.
to the eye, because you first need to eat to the eye
Yeah,
before
exactly.
actually eating it.
So,
And what would you point out as a highlight of a culinary journey?
highlight of my culinary journey, I wouldn't want to just say, because there's a lot of things that have been happening, in terms of highlights, but not one thing in general. But I've just been doing well in the culinary industry, learning new techniques, winning competitions.
Okay.
So
So in the process of you learning and winning competitions, so what's the ultimate goal or the ultimate dream for you?
my ultimate dream is to one day own my own establishment. Or
great.
or a chain of establishments.
Okay.
So it's going to be a long journey for me. I'm still, like, I think I'm well on my way there.
Yes.
I can see things unfolding. I'm learning new techniques. I'm seeing new people. So I'm creating a bond with people. So eventually things will grow.
That is very key.
And yeah, it's
That
very
is very
key.
key,
I'm practicing teamwork, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
MacDonald, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
Good
much.
stuff,
sir.
man. That was private chef MacDonald Satikge, taking us through his culinary journey. He studied culinary arts at the University of Johannesburg and was a trainee cook at the Beau Rivage in the United States, in Mississippi, right? In Mississippi, yes. All right, great stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, before